Fallout 4 will feel instantly familiar to those who've played Fallout 3 and New Vegas, but there are countless little changes to discover as you explore the wasteland. Here are 9 of our favourite little changes making a big difference to how Fallout 4 plays. And we'll avoid story spoilers in the video ahead, so don't worry. In previous Fallout games, you could change the colour of your Pip-Boy display, but now you can choose an exact colour using red, blue and green sliders, both for your HUD and your Pip-Boy screen. Best of all, your Pip-Boy colour determines the colour of your flashlight, so if you don't like the default, which gives everything a sickly green glow, you can instead choose an eerie red or a nice warm orange. Makes the wasteland cozier and much less intimidating. Okay, it's still pretty intimidating. Fallout games have always displayed a marker on your HUD to show you which direction your quest objective is in. That's fine until you come across, say, a mountain. If you're anything like me, you'll try going straight over, only to get stuck on a rock before eventually freeing yourself by falling to your death. The new perk called V.A.N.S, short for Vault-Tec Assisted Navigational System, fixes all that by displaying a glowing green trail every time you pop into V.A.T.S, which shows you the quickest way to your objective, so you should never get lost again. Although it still won't help when the trail runs right through a group of super mutant suiciders. Oh my god, everybody, you can run in Fallout 4. Neither Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas let you properly sprint, so the fastest you could move was by wearing light armor, holstering your weapon, and then complaining to an indifferent universe about how slow your character was moving. Now, clicking in the left stick makes you sprint. Running consumes action points, like how running in Fallout's fantasy RPG cousin Skyrim consumes stamina, so you'd better hope you don't suddenly need V.A.T.S if you sprint into a pack of feral ghouls. Maybe save some sprint for going in the other direction, yeah? We already knew that grenades would now be able to be assigned to a hotkey. Default on the Xbox One is the right bumper, but the same button also allows you to do a quick melee strike if an enemy gets too close. If you tap the button, you'll strike at your opponent with the butt of your current weapon. Hold and release it and you'll throw a grenade, or a Molotov, or toss out a mine, depending on what you have equipped as your offhand weapon. It's super useful, especially early on when your weapon's magazines hold less bullets than a clumsy gunsmith. In the previous console Fallouts, unless a container was empty, you'd have to open it up to see what precious treasures were hidden within. Rare, precious treasures. Now you just need to look at a container to instantly know what's inside and help yourself to whatever you want without needing to go into another menu. It's a real time saver. Presumably it's a form of X-ray vision caused by all those gamma rays. Handy anyway.
Look, you owe them money. If you just pay them, then this'll be over. Everyone walks away without getting hurt.
All right, I'll pay. But that bastard ain't gonna sell one more drop of jet to my boy.
For me, part of the fun of Fallout is sinking points into my speech stat and spending as much of the game as possible trying to convince people to leave me alone, give me all their best stuff, or in extreme cases, finish my quests for me. In those old games, your chance of success was depicted as a percentage. Now it's a more nuanced system where persuasion options are different colours depending on their likelihood of success. Yellow means persuading them will be easy, orange means medium difficulty, red means roughly as tough as convincing a super mutant that humans aren't that bad. Although the chance of success percentages from previous games worked, they somewhat undermined the suspense of risking persuasion attempts by giving you exact odds. Thankfully, your chances of success are still governed by your charisma stats, so you can still create some pretty great charisma boosting outfits if you want to try and ace a tricky conversation. Who's gonna say no to this guy?
Hey, I'd love to help, but there's a small matter of expenses.
Money, huh? I do have 125 caps in the old rainy day fund.
Weapons in previous Fallouts had a condition stat that would deteriorate as you used them, reducing the weapon's damage output until you repaired it. From the sounds of it, you repaired weapons by duct taping other guns onto them. In the world of Fallout 4, weapon durability has gone the way of one-headed cows, so a gun will now do the same damage forever. Unless you decide to modify it, that is. Way deeper than the gun mod system in Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4's gun mods let you craft sights, stocks, barrels, extended magazines, loads of stuff, so you can still tinker with your weapons to your heart's content. You just don't have to worry about your best boomstick falling apart if you use it too much. Fallout 4 introduces base building and some serious crafting, and soon you'll wonder how Fallout ever went without it, because the new systems are a perfect fit for the scavenging, hoarding existence you're eking out in the wasteland here. Base building is a big deal, and plenty of players will disappear straight into it, never to be seen again. Sorry everyone who needs me to do quests for them. But on a minor note, we love in particular how it makes sense of all the random junk we used to obsessively collect in Fallout for no very good reason. All those ashtrays and clipboards you couldn't leave behind are now useful for their raw materials, which are repurposed to make the mods on your guns and structures in your base. See, I knew these things would come in handy. Who's an obsessive hoarder now, world? Oh right, me. It's still me.
You're listening to, Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all.
Finally, and this might just be me, I really like Travis, the radio DJ on Diamond City Radio. As you may remember, 3Dog, the DJ on the Capital Wasteland's Galaxy News Radio, wouldn't stop shouting, doing dog impressions and calling everyone children.
Thanks for listening, children. This is 3Dog. Ow!
Travis is the exact opposite. He's a nervous, confused man with a reedy voice who actively dislikes radio broadcasting, or sounds like it. He's brilliant, basically.
Coming to you from, the jeweled green, the green, the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. Now, let's hear a really good song by Bob Crosby.
Those were the little changes we love in Fallout 4. What's the first thing you're going to do when you arrive in irradiated Boston? Let us know in the comments, and like and subscribe for more Fallout 4 from Outside Xbox. Now, if you'll play us out, Travis?
Here's Big Maybell with a whole lot of shaking going on. I don't know what else there is to say. Kind of speaks for itself, I think. Come on, play.
21 drums on a whole bass horn.